What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another IFBB Pro series video. Thank you guys for clicking in. The first place, I appreciate you guys. It means a shit ton to me. These videos have been going super good. The last couple of videos have been really getting good numbers, really getting good likes. So I can't thank you guys enough for showing your support and love. It really means a lot. And commenting, that really means a lot to me when you guys actually give me feedback, actually comment. I actually enjoy seeing what you guys have to say or having questions of that nature. And you can either, drop them in the comments below, or you go check them out on my Instagram, which will be in the comments or in the link below, or it's linked. It'll be somewhere. You can find it, and you can, DM me and ask me questions, all that stuff. I'm more than happy to answer questions and stuff like that and of that nature. Love talking to you guys. Love reaching out to you guys and keeping building this thing. So when I first ever started this, I really never thought, it would kick off. And it's not like it's blowing up, because that's not how it works. But you grow a following, you grow a community, and I'm really happy with my community and really happy with how these videos are going and how these videos are growing. And I feel like I'm making a lot of progress with this, not just with the videos, but with myself personally, with my mental, with my body, and with my relationships outside of this as well. I feel like they're in a good spot. So I'm just as happy as a clam right now, and I appreciate you guys because a lot of it is because of you. So thank you. Just wanted to start off the video by saying that. But anyways, a couple questions that I've been seeing and I keep getting asked is, how have I been growing my legs and how have I been disciplined? So the first one I'm gonna start out with saying how am I growing my legs and how I've got my legs. They're not like super huge or like big or crazy huge, but they're decently large. They're decently sized, and I have decent legs. I think people keep saying I do, so I'm gonna believe them. But I'll start out by saying I do have good leg genetics. My leg genetics have been blessed in that area with leg genetics. I have deep cuts in my legs. I have the nice lines that you kind of see in a bodybuilding or a classic physique. I have those nice lines. If I didn't, I'd have to probably do open. But since I have some decent lines and some decent cuts and striations and feathering in my quads, and that stuff comes with conditioning and stuff like that too. But I'm blessed in that area, and I'm glad I have that to begin with anyway. But then secondly, how I'm growing them is by doing tons of volume and tons of time under tension. Legs, you have a big quad. The hamstring and quads can take a beating, can take an absolute pounding, and they can hold some weight rather than your biceps and other areas of muscles. Like your quads and hamstrings can take a beating, and you need to beat on them. You need to put that time under tension. You need some stress, you need some strain. And then after you do that stress and strain, you need to be able to eat properly. So with my volume, I'm consistently doing some type of deep range of motion or some type of at least 90 degrees on heavy barbell back squats. It's kind of my main movement to grow those quads. And I'm really focusing. I have my feet pointed out just slightly to grow the insides of my quads. And then before I do those squats, I'm doing leg extensions. I'm burning out beforehand. I'm pointing my toes in, so I'm hitting the outside part of my quad. So by the time I'm done just doing those two movements, from my inside to my outside, my quad is already burning. And now I can go to whatever accessory movement I want to do and focus on that more and even grow my quads even larger. But I'd say those two exercises right there, and good volume and good time under tension and tempo work, like on your squats, your squats shouldn't be like, boom, you know what I mean? Go 1, 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, 3, boom. Have some good tempo with that, because if you don't have that, your muscle's not going to react well to that. As well as, you just don't want to kind of jerk the weight around. You're more likely going to hurt yourself than build muscle. And that kind of comes in with the ego lifting a little bit. And the same thing with the leg extensions. You just don't want to be going, wow, 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 wow. Just go slowly down, explode up. Slowly down, explode up. And that motion down is where you're actually going to build that muscle anyway. On that, I can't think of the word right now. I'm blanking because I'm on camera. But that, instead of, letting that weight drop super quickly, have some resistance on the way back down and then explode up. And I've seen huge success with that this past bulk and this health phase of just slowing my just slowing my reps down and focusing on the movement and focusing on the tempo. So I'd say that is a big deal. And then how I'm staying disciplined with all this is I'm just one of those people that have just woke up one day and was like, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. I'm tired of being the way I was, and I want change. And the only way that change is going to happen is if you're doing something that you weren't doing before. So all I was doing was playing video games and eating chips and Oreos on the couch. And I was like, I got to do a 360 on this. So changed my diet, changed from just sitting and doing nothing to first I started running to then it was just doing kind of like calisthenic stuff, just pull-ups, push-ups, dips. And then I got into weight training. And then from weight training, I got into powerlifting. And then from powerlifting, I got into bodybuilding. And then that's where I'm at today. So it was a plethora of things. And the one thing I tell people is I just can't stand the way I was yesterday, so I got to be better today. And that's kind of the mindset I have, is like, yesterday I wasn't good enough, today I have to be better, and then the day after that I got to be better too. So there's some days, that you don't want to do that, but to me it's just I've just had that mindset for a very long time now that change is needed, and it always is. You're going to have to be adaptive, and you're going to have to always need some type of change. And that's just how my mind, and that's just how I've been programmed. I was lucky enough to have a mom and dad that pushed me all the time to be better. And, it was not to say it was never good enough for both of them, because they're both very proud of me. But my dad's one of those guys, I'd be like, yo, I benched 225 for 5. And he's like, I mean, you could probably do it for 7. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're probably right. I could probably go for 7. Not to say that he wasn't happy with the 5 I got, but he was always pushing me to do more. And same thing with my mom. It's like, I have B's in my class, Mom. And she's like, no, I mean, you could have A's. You're like, well, yeah, I probably could have A's, but so that's just how my household was, and I'm kind of happy now that they've done that and grew me up like that, because now I'm like, enough is never enough. I'm not saying that I'm greedy in that aspect. I'm just saying I always want to be better. I always want to be chasing the next thing. I just don't want to be, happy with, and I'm not happy with where I'm at, but just content with where I'm at. I always just want to be that extra step above, whether it's in my career, whether it's bodybuilding, whether it's my mental, whether it's my spiritual, whatever it is. I just want to be progressively moving forward, and that's kind of how the mindset you have to go into the gym every day. Like if you were doing the 50s on incline bench, the dumbbells, you're doing 50-pound dumbbells on the incline bench, and you're like, I'm only doing 5, but the next time you come in, you do 6. That's progress. You're making some type of progress, and that's how you have to see it. I understand that, some people may be doing the 100s or 150s or whoever, there's so many monsters out there, but you kind of have to focus in on you and go through you. Because that's the main thing I see people do all the time, is why they're not consistent and disciplined, is because they see somebody else doing good and they're like, man, I'm not going to be like them. And it's not like that. It shouldn't be the mindset. It should be you versus you always. And I get that's hard to do sometimes, but you want to compete with that man in the mirror or that girl in the mirror in the morning, every single morning. Because that's what, at the end of the day, that's what matters. Because, you're never going to, you're never going to be like the guy next to you. The guy next to you has a whole different backstory, he does something completely different from you. He's got different genetics. He's got different everything. Unless he's your twin and you're the Trent twins, that's different. But, like I said, that you just can't look at it like that. Your progress is your progress, and you should be content and happy with that progress rather than seeing other people's progress, because everybody's different. Because for me, like I'm blessed enough that I don't have college debt, so I can go out and buy different supplements and not be worried about money. Other people are going to be more worried about money, that type of thing. So like you can't compare yourself to me because I have all these different things and have all that different stuff. You have to kind of go on your own path and be, happy with that. I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'm getting off topic and I'm kind of going all over the place, but you guys kind of get the picture. And those were the 2 questions that I got from you guys. The last 3 weeks that I've seen, and I keep DMing people about it, and I'm like, okay, I'll just talk about it to start a video. So appreciate you guys commenting. Keep doing that. Speaking of leg days and how to grow my legs, this is a leg day video, so hope you guys enjoy the leg day. Ooh, I love you guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.
When all I scream for you, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Show me what it's like to be the last one standing. Teach me wrong from right, and I'll show you what. We're sitting